It's been sold out since it opened back in 2002. There's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. In motion, the tight end. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. At the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they probably have to punt it away.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. Short one there, caught by Likely. Down the right sideline. He's on his way. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
Hey, what's the combo? Get down, here you go. Good.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Larson. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A quick throw caught by Godwin. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Hey, what's that?
They'll run here with Henderson. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw with May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To the air, May. It's right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Browns nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Escapes the defender. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Sanders. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go now.
A gain of 27.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
On the go.
On the play. That's another Browns first down.
On the ground with the tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Gibbs again. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Sanders. And he's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
To about the 48-yard line. This defense for the Patriots, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Sanders. That one complete to Hill. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4th down and less than a yard.
Ready up.
These two teams all tied after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it, looking at 4th and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
First down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Sanders. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Throwing here is May. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. A solid stiff arm. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell. Down to the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tank Dell, 54 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Powering his way forward. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
They go play action now. Sanders. Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Browns.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 109 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Cooking my team.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the gun, it's Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
30, crazy.
Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Patriots at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pass complete. That's Lovett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
We're going to throw. May. That is caught. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 22.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw again. May looking to run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 9. Hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's May. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Back to throw now on first down. May looking to run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And will be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Come on. 70, Mustang 19.
Sanders to throw. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 average. 60 average.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Mecole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Patriots 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. Taking a shot for down here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lane.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep it rolling. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's 5.
To throw, it's May. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On play action, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Once more with Henderson. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, New England. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Shador. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. To the air, May. He's short one there, caught by Likely. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Caught left side, here's Dell. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he's got a good gain of 7 after the 37.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll swing this out to Henderson. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing here is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
From the shotgun, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Browns' 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
What's that? Greg, hey, what's that?
He'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, 36 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On play action, here's Shador. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here we go.
In motion, Hill.
70 Lions.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the 46, here's a second and 7.
Get it. 66, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Sanders. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and now they're staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Then with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Sanders. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
65, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, 5 here. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Here's May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
At 21 at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. May. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Cardinal.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
10, 70, Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Sanders to throw. And this time will be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. A CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now back to throw. Taking a shot for down here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the shotgun, Sanders. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
First down, Browns.
Sanders going to throw again. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is the tight end, the Joker. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. He'll get this to about the 38.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here goes front. Hey, what's that? Hey, can't.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pass complete. That's Lovey. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle is Henderson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
The Browns, 38-yard line.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Well, somebody lit